Does posting on social media affect your business's Google rankings? I publish a post every day for my truck driver staffing agency to little interaction. I always justified it by saying it adds credibility to our business by showing that we have a pulse. I was recently told that Google takes that frequency and consistency of social posting into account to determine our trustworthiness and ultimately help determine our domain rank. Is that true, or am I just spinning my wheels posting cold content to the void?
Hey there, it's Steve. Just a quick reminder before we get into the answer to smash that like button. And if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe and turn on notifications. Your support helps me reach more people, and you'll always be the first to see my newest content. All right, let's dive into the answer. I mean, look, the idea behind social posting is to engage users, engage your audience, right? And so, yeah, it is a good idea to do some social posting on a fairly regular basis. Now, of course, nowadays, and Sean, you and I, we've talked about this too. There's so many different ways to do it now, right? Now, a lot of the video shorts are becoming very big because of TikTok. And of course, YouTube now has it, and Instagram's got reels and shorts and whatnot. There's all different sort of live videos and stuff that go on there. These are all different ways in which you can interact with your clientele. But Google can and does see in an analytics perspective where your traffic comes from. So if you're posting on Facebook and you see traffic coming in from Facebook, or you see traffic coming in from Twitter/X, we're calling it these days, Google can as well, right? So you're not going to get any link juice from these sites because all of them are no follow. Some of them are obviously behind a firewall. You have to be logged into an account to even see the information. But if you're on like a page, you're on a Facebook page, those are publicly visible and they can be indexed and they can show people linking to you, but they're also no followed. But yeah, posting regularly, being frequent, being their frequency, having some frequency in doing that, it does have, excuse me, from what we've been told and what we've seen, there is some value in doing that from a ranking perspective. Because, if you're doing it and your competitors are not, you're likely going to have a bit more of a boost because you're going to be having traffic coming from multiple sources. You're going to be maybe building your brand, because sometimes what happens is maybe you've all done this before too. I know I have. You might see something in Facebook and go, and then you go over to Google and you Google it to see what comes up, right? And a lot of time, we've seen studies in the past where somebody advertising for like something funky, they were trying to do an experiment, and I forget what it was exactly, like maybe it was some kind of like, fake roofing material. Let's say, I'm just throwing something out there, some fake roofing material that doesn't exist. But all of a sudden, they started getting search results in Google for that fake roofing material because people were going from Facebook to Google searching for it to see if they can find more information about it. And so they generated their own search volume by creating a blog post. So there's definitely something there, because now people are searching on Google for something. Now Google's going to be looking for it, maybe linking to you. So yeah, again, it's not going to be taking you from page 10 to page 1. It's certainly not going to be the magic bullet that's going to make you be pop for everything. But the fact that people are interacting with your site, that are maybe coming in from these social platforms to your website, how long they're sticking around from those social platforms, Google can see that kind of stuff, especially if you're on an Android device or using Chrome, logged into your Google account. All those things can definitely make it easier for Google to see what's going on. But yeah, the stuff that I've read over the last several years definitely implies that regular social posting, frequency of posting, being a regular user of these social networks is valuable. But you definitely also want to try to build up your engagement, right? Try to put stuff up there where people are liking, sharing, or maybe linking or clicking on links within those posts to come back to your website to read a blog post, watch a video, read more about what you do. So